Alright, hello everybody, I'm TychoCelchuuu, and just a warning, this game is going to be insane because it is a 4v4 already. If you've watched my previous videos or if you've been watching me streaming on Twitch so far, you know we did a 3v3 earlier and that was too much to keep track of, so I don't know what's going to happen. But it looks like we've got, I think, 4 United States players. Yeah, it looks like they're all United States versus, this is Axis, so that's German, that's Japanese, that's German. That's German. So it looks like maybe 3 German. We can just hit tab, can't we? This is 2 American. Oh, there's a Soviet player and a British player in there versus 3 Germans and a Japanese. Very interesting. So I like always to see what the early vehicles do. It looks like the only early vehicle we have is this Jeep. It dismounts a guy. Interesting. Interesting. Dismounts a guy from the Jeep. And here comes the fighting. They're itching to fight. Oh, wow. This is, I think it just lost a wheel. Or no, the engine got shot out. Ooh, bad news for the Willys Jeep. But the machine gun still works, and that's what's important. How much range of fire does it have? Is this guy going to repair it? Nice grenade toss, but too little too late. This guy's got a machine gun. So I guess the Jeep comes with a guy who has a 30 cal. Interesting. He's getting a little picked off, though. That's kind of unfortunate. Man, why are you shooting the hedges? Don't you need those for cover? How are you going to assault without the hedges? Yikes. So this is a fun assault to look at. I'm surprised these infantry are doing as well as they are. What kind of... These are just regular riflemen versus rangers, so I guess it makes sense that the rangers are not getting owned. And then we have this great flanking Red Guard squad. So elite infantry win the fight over here, rangers being defensive over here versus riflemen and panzergrens over here. So pretty even fight over there. And then the middle is where things are very much heating up. Oh, actually the Axis are being super defensive. I'm surprised they haven't attacked over here. You really want that point, because those are the middle points. I guess the slanted map means that this one is closer to the Allied spawn, but whatever. We have a lot of just an assault squad inside the building, not a bad choice for the Japanese, and they're also capping the middle with one little Panzergren set on hold fire, it seems like. And we have the... Oh, it's a Kubo wagon. A Kubo wagon and a light... Ooh, this is a little dangerous, because you know there's Rangers and Red Guard over here. They've got, between them, certainly enough AT to take this thing out. He's going for it. Oh, a little indecisiveness, loses the engine, but this thing's still alive, right? It can still shoot at the top, right? It might be stunned. Oh, well, that didn't last very long. That was almost a little good for the Japanese, but didn't work. So that was a very bold assault by light vehicles. Don't know if I'd recommend that against elite infantry, but I guess there's not a lot of options versus elite infantry, except other elite infantry are getting really good with normal infantry or light vehicles. But he pulled the MG off the Jeep, says Fishman. Jeep. So that's cool. You can take machine guns off of tanks and stuff. I didn't know you could take them off Jeeps, but that makes sense. It also makes sense because why would the machine gun come, or the Jeep come with a guy with a machine gun? So that makes a lot of sense. So we're even in terms of points. Both sides have 4 points built up. The middle has been taken by the Axis, but both sides have been taken by the Allies. We have a lot of infantry spread out here and some sandbags, not a ton of sandbags, but a lot of infantry spread out, and the Germans have yet to assault. We have Manuel Williams, the rifleman, behind enemy lines, doing some excellent scouting. I feel like I thought he just chucked a grenade, but no, he's healing himself. We have a Garand, a Ranger, just picking people off with a Garand from long range, people behind sandbags. That was some nice shooting from Todd Watson. And the Allies are also attacking the middle and making a bit of progress because they're taking out this one Panzergren, Raymond Kellerman, who is blocking the cap from Neil Martin, who's just a simple rifleman. Now the decap is going. Here we go. Here we go. There's a BA-64 somewhere over on the left. Ooh, it's driving around. Here's a light vehicle doing some work by this guy in the Dick clan, Baschelik, wiping out some infantry. If they can catch these recruits, oh boy, this whole recruit squad could die. Don't do that. I don't know what the plan was there. Why would you just drive into the enemies like that? You're 100% going to get AT grenaded. And that's what happened. Here we have a Hago moving up. This will be really helpful. Probably there's nothing over here, I feel like, that can hit the Hago. There's a Panzergren hanging out with a G43, or G41? G43. Yeah, so the Hago racking up 4 kills already, but it just got AT gunned, and it's down. Nice AT gun setup, nice M3, very good. Is this being repaired at all? It's just like a fucking... That one guy just can't get over the loss of his machine gun. He's been in shock since the first 10 seconds of the match. He's like, where did it go? He's got PTSD. He had a machine gun, now he doesn't, and he's never gotten over it. So he's just hanging out in the Jeep where he can't go anywhere because its engine is dead, and it's finally dead. Thank you, Panzer III. Panzer III does have to be careful. Very good repositioning this AT gun. Not every player will reposition an AT gun like this, but you have to keep it constantly moving so your opponent doesn't know where it is, can't hunt it down with the infantry. So we have a nice assault here on the left from a bunch of just German infantry spread out, and also Panzer III. The machine gun is getting caught out, so repositioning is good. Repositioning it towards the enemy infantry is bad. This one Panzer Grenadier may be able to take it out. That was a nice throw. Whoa, that was a very nice throw. And does he get it? Was that an AT grenade or something? Yes, it's destroyed. That's the end of the AT gun. That was wonderful Panzer Grenadier work by whoever was that. Some Folksturm getting fucking owned up over here, I think. Right? Yeah, those Folksturm owned up over here by this Ranger. No surprise there. So great aggression here by the American player, pushing forward, getting close to this point. There is a Panzer II to stop things from happening, but these are some great forward sandbags. These three... just normal riflemen, it looks like. Yeah, 3 normal riflemen behind these sandbags are going to be a huge pain in the butt for the Germans. This Ranger being microed away from the grenades, probably not going to have time to heal himself, going to get shot in the back by the Panzergren. Look how well the Panzergren holds up to these Garand shots by normal riflemen. And here's a real assault. There's a fucking Stuart in the mix along with the M3 AT gun, so Americans ready for everything. The assault continues unabated from the German infantry. They're now using the American sandbags against them, I don't think that Panzergren set up an AT gun. He's got a machine gun. Looks like he's going to get caught in crossfire between Red Guard and Rangers and fucking... I don't know what these guys are. Machine gunners from some sort of cool-ass squad. Yeah, I don't know what squad this is, but this is cool. It's like... I don't know, but they're cool. Some sort of British squad, I think. Yeah, because it comes with a Lewis gun. So the Allies holding pretty well here. We have some sort of thing being pointed out. What's that? A Panzer III driving around. Did it get the Stuart? I think it got the Stuart. There's so much stuff happening. It's going into the middle. I think it got the Stuart, because I think the player we're looking at right now is the player with the Stuart. Oh, there it is. The Stuart's been knocked out. Was the AT gun knocked out? The AT gun was not knocked out. It got away. Most of the riflemen are dead. Are they dead? Seems like they're probably dead. These are the riflemen, probably. So some light skirmishing over there. What's happening over here? An Ostwind. Interesting. Is there any AT to stop it? What is happening here? What is that going to be? What is this? What's in the crate? I don't think there's any way for us to check what's in the crate. So I don't know who gets to throw those little crate resupply things, but that's kind of interesting. And the Axis have made it. They've made it to the middle, and now we have 4 points capped for each side, so we've got parity. This game is really heating up. The Allies have a lot of points, but the Axis are nowhere near out of it yet. Our first big old tank of the game, I think, has rolled out, the T-34. That'll come out to fight the Panzer III, it looks like. I think it maybe took a shot at the Panzer III. And this is a T-34-85, one of the nice T-34s, not one of those cheap ones. And it nailed the Panzer III. But the Panzer III is getting out. T-34 chasing. Maybe misses that shot. It's getting pretty close to enemy lines at this point. One more shot on the Panzer II. Oh, one more shot, and it doesn't take it out. So the Panzer, or not the Panzer II, the Panzer III is feeling pretty lucky. Another shot, doesn't get it either. T-34 not happy about that. An Oerlikon 20mm. Where is that? Probably somewhere on the left. Somewhere in the middle. I don't know. Tell me if you see the Oerlikon. Oh, there it is. There's the Oerlikon 20mm. Moved in on the middle to try and take that back from the Axis, who now have 5 points. I really like the job the Axis have done over here. Basically just spreading out a lot of infantry and slowly creeping forward. They managed to push all the way back. This T-34 may swing the sides once again, but not yet. The Ostwind has been pushed off by the T-34. Oh, look, it's the second big tank of the game. It's a medium TychoCelchuuu, about even with the T-34 85. Some infantry over here, some rangers leading the way. Allies taking back the middle with the Oerlikon. It's got 11 kills, not bad. T-34 is kind of hull down a little bit on the hill. Not really. I don't think it can depress its turret enough to shoot very much from the hill, but maybe we'll find out. Well, we have the Ostwind pushing pretty far forward, considering there's the T-34. I think maybe the plan is the Cheeto supports the Ostwind versus the T-34, and in any case, the T-34 has been scared off. An SDKFZ 222 just died somewhere. Hard to tell. Stuff is happening over here. Ostwind's doing some damage. 7 kills. Oop. T-34 nails the Ostwind, but not in a place that matters, so it can just run away. Its gun is down, so it's out of commission, but not a big deal. It can just be repaired. Somebody just hit... Oh, they're pointing out the Cheeto. Ooh, the Oerlikon 20mm in the middle just died to a Type 99 machine gun. Interesting. So this guy or somebody just ran up and killed it. I think we had a grenade go in on it. No, we didn't. I think he was trying to throw it and it dropped, or they got a grenade. Anyways, here's the Cheeto. Does it have any kills? 2 infantry kills so far. So it's just supporting the assault. The T-34 is a little scared of it. It's probably scared of the T-34. Does it have AP rounds loaded? Let's swap over to find out. It does have AP rounds loaded, and it is set to hold fire, so it is clearly an anti-T-34 vehicle at this point. We should swap more often because it lets us see what kind of units they've got, like this Type 97 mortar. The Soviets got mostly just the T-34 and saving up some manpower for who knows what. Maybe just being cautious. Really nice assault here. Maybe it wasn't an assault. I guess the Axis have had it for a while, but here we have an M8 or M20 just wrecking havoc. Made it past the Panzergrens without getting hit by any AT grenades. Here's a Panzer II ready to blow it up, and there's where the scout car died. By the way, Jesus. This is insane. A lot of Panzer... Everything is dying, and Ostwind just died to the T-34. So it looks like... Whoop! And then the T-34 is getting knocked out by the Cheeto. So that was a fine trade, I think. An Ostwind for a T-34. I don't know. It definitely puts the Cheeto in a good position to assault over on that side along with the infantry. The Oerlikon has been recruited, 14 kills. Panzer III coming over, interesting. Swap to one of these Axis people. Let's go to this person. This Panzer III has 2 vehicle kills and 8 infantry kills. Not shabby. And right now the Axis have a very slight deficit in terms of points earned, but they have more points captured, so they're going up. The Panzer III just got knocked out from a recoilless rifle. This guy? Yes, this guy. So, yeah, it is pretty scary to be driving your tanks around when there's Rangers on the field. I was a little surprised to see that thing so far forward when there wasn't a lot of infantry support. Still much fighting over the middle. Oh boy. What is this? This is a Calliope. There's also a Cromwell on the field somewhere. I think the Calliope just did a bit of friendly fire, but also killed a shit ton of stuff. 7 kills. And what is dying? Oerlikon 20mm just wiped out a lot of Folksturm. Where is the... I want to see the Cromwell. Show me the Cromwell. Right here. And also, there's a Comet. Didn't know that. Comet's already got a tank kill. Comet knocked out, I think, the Panzer III. Jesus. I told you this far before it was going to be crazy. This is very evenly matched, too, so far. Ranger getting pretty close and hiding in the crater, and he's able to take out that rifleman, or that Folksturm. That wasn't even a challenge. Rangers versus Folksturm. Kind of a joke. And despite taking some Calliope fire, whoa, what the Bedford OYD, that was the truck, right? Just got blown up by a Panzerschreck. So much stuff is dying that my grammar is breaking down. A very nice Type 92 assault, but not for long. Who knew there was a T-60 here? And some fucking anti-tank infantry, a bazooka. So I don't know what the T-60 was bought for, but I guess it turns out to have been slightly useful. It's not going to hold up against the Chiha and the Cheeto, but is there anything to hold up against the Chiha and the Cheeto here aside from the bazooka? I don't know. I don't think so. T-60's cool. This is an assault. This is a real interesting assault here. I want to watch how this goes. We've got the 2 medium tanks, a lot of infantry creeping up. There's the T-70 and more importantly the AT infantry to deal with. AT infantry misses the shot on the Chiha and gets owned. Or that was a paratrooper actually. The AT infantry is down here. Oof! Chiha just got killed by the Cromwell. Oof! Where's the Cromwell? Over here. So nice using the Cromwell to support the defense. That's going to be a bit of a pain, but there are all these paratroopers, these elite infantry able to creep up, and there's not a lot here to defend against them aside from the T-70, which just held its own against, looks like a Panzer II or something. Oh god, the Calliope is here again! And a flamethrower, what is happening? Oh god, that's a lot of paratroopers going down to a Calliope. Oh god. I think it just killed, yeah, he 100% killed his own flamethrower infantry there, or he killed his allies' flamethrower infantry, to be clear. The Chiha wipes out the T-60, but then gets wiped out, or detracked by I don't know what, but anyways, it's dead like 6 different ways. Nice, wait, what? A nice Ranger shot killed that. What is going on? This is insane. How many kills does the Calliope have? 21 kills. Not bad for 2 barrages, especially since a lot of those were paratroopers. And the Comet's got some kills. Not a lot, but some. And we're still even. 4 things capped for both. The Cheeto gets hit by the Comet, and its turret and its gun are knocked out, so the Comet's chasing. Interesting choice. I feel like there's a lot of infantry around here. Oh, nice bazooka against the Cheeto. What is this guy? This is a Vet 5 Ranger. Vet 5 Ranger using his bazooka. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diamonds with the bazooka, which means he's super accurate, if you're ever wondering what those little icons mean. It means that's how accurate they are with the gun. And this Ranger does not miss with his bazooka. Oh, geez. What's happening now? Panzerwerfer. Didn't do anything. Killed 1 guy and a vehicle, I guess. M. Reese says, Calliope's a bit more effective than the COH2 one. Yes. Everything's more effective than the COH2 one in this game. Lethality is very high. Things just kill things. Like a machine gun can just open up on a squad and kill the whole squad. It's pretty cool. I guess mines are maybe not as effective as in Company Heroes 2. Sometimes. Boom! Panzer IV taking out that thing. What did... A bunch of people just died. The world crushed a bunch of assault infantry. Hard to know what that was. So it looks like the Axis right now are winning. They've pushed the front line up pretty far. But I don't know. The British player is really holding back with the manpower. And who knows what the other Allied players are doing. Here's the Calliope. There's not a lot of people for it to kill, but... Well, it just took out a sniper and a 20mm, so that was probably worth that barrage, especially to clear out the middle so that the Allies can cap it. So that was not as effective kill-wise. Oh, wow. And then the second one goes over here somehow? I don't know. That can't be it. But so that was not as effective kill-wise, but tactics-wise, that was very helpful, because now the Allies are capping in the middle. So I was saying the Axis were doing pretty well, but... if the Allies can just take this 1 point, the Tycho will start going in the other direction, and nobody has let up the pressure. This Ranger is going to do it. He's going to do it. He's got the 5 stars on the bazooka. Here goes the shot. I told you he was accurate. He knocks out the Panzer IV. He pays for it with his life, and it looks like that's repairable. They were in the half-track, says Fisherman 501. So there you go. Yeah, I guess when a half-track blows up, that counts as a world killing people. Cromwell just knocked out a lot of infantry, supporting the assault on the middle. A really nice hold-down position from this Cromwell, by the way. And it's loading and firing and killing an assault rifleman in Panzergren. Where's the... Is this a Panzerwerfer firing? Looks like it. Oh, wow. Didn't know a Panzerwerfer could take out a Cromwell in 1 hit from the top. I guess that was a lucky penetration. didn't know that could happen, now you know. Rockets are scary. Very nice. The Panzerwerfer has now paid for itself. That was totally worth it. Colin P says, is this a new game? And Trouser Demon says, no, it's old. Yeah, it's old, but not as old as COH2, and it's excellent. It is so good. If you're interested in new games, there's a game called Soldiers: Arena that's sort of like this that should be coming out eventually. Early access in 2018, I think. Doesn't look super new. It looks like more of an update, but it'll be technically new. Where's the Kar 98 sniper? I want to find out where the sniper is. There's the sniper looking over the middle. 10 kills, not bad. Germans still hold the center. Or Axis still hold the center, I should say. Trouser Demon says Q1 apparently, so probably this month or the next for Soldiers Arena. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. T60, is this the same T60 that's been live the whole time? I can't remember. But it's killing some people. That's cool. Sniper lining up. Oh, and he missed the Marine. That sniper is now fired. A Comet. This is the old Comet. It was the Cromwell that got killed by the Panzerwerfer. I still can't get over that Panzerwerfer killing the Cromwell in one shot. We have a heavy MG here set up in the middle. So man, this is just some intense fighting all over. Notice the Axis, or the Ally front line has been pushed forward. Nice Calliope barrage coming in, killing some Panzer Grenadiers, killing some assault riflemen, killing some recruits. These guys weathering the Calliope barrage pretty well. I spoke too soon. He's still alive, but Adolf Frank is almost gone. This Calliope, 35 kills and 2 vehicle kills. 35 infantry and 2 vehicles, so pretty impressive. Has this been... Oh, wait, this is German thing. Panzerwerfer, meanwhile, 5 kills, but also killed a tank, so more or less even. I think the Calliope has tactically been super useful. Finally, maybe the Allies are going to get the middle. Not a lot of infantry here to stop them. Here comes some Panzergrens. But yeah, the Allies doing a great job pushing the front line forward slowly, getting some sandbags set up. Panzerwerfer coming in on... Oh, tried for a repeat with Panzerwerfer wiping out the tank, but didn't happen. So Comet may be too strong, or we didn't get a direct hit. That Panzergren gets wiped out by the Comet, so it looks like we'll have this center capped no problem. Panzerwerfer once again firing, but doesn't hit anybody, it looks like. And the Comet taking out some recruits. So it looks like the Allies are going to be able to hold on to this at least for a little while, so that's good, because the victory points need to... Oh, Jesus! Did the Panzerwerfer, I think, just knock out the Comet? It's not dead, but I feel like the Panzerwerfer couldn't have just fired again, so maybe there's some infantry I wasn't paying close enough attention to. But it seemed like maybe that was artillery. There's 2 Panzerwerfers. That was a Hato. The Hato fired at the Comet, I believe, and did a lot of damage, but it's still alive, so it's out of commission for now. They're repairing the treads first, which is kind of annoying, but notice there's 2 repairers. That's a good tip. When multiple things are broken, you can have 2 people repair it as long as they got the repair kits available. And so now, notice the Axis is pinging this. They're like, we got to get this. And the Allies, meanwhile, are pinging the Tiger. So this is a crucial point. Is the Tiger or something else going to get here in time to kill the Comet? Oh, well, the treads are repaired, so the Comet can reverse if things need to happen. Calliope is providing some cover by bombarding the middle. Hasn't killed anybody. Oh, I spoke too soon. Killed a couple of recruits, but not super impressive. It's just buying some breathing room for the Comet. And nice, yeah, pulling out the Comet I think is 100% the right move right there. You don't want it to get killed by the Tiger that you know is coming. Trouser Demon says, I remember in Men of War 1, I ran out of ammo all the time. I had to manage everyone's inventory. How's it work in Assault Squad 2? Fishman says, same system. More or less the same system. I think it's easier to rearm now. You can just select the whole squad, right-click, and like loot the ammo right, and it sort of distributes it, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. It's honestly, people say it's like a lot of micro. I don't think it's actually that bad. Like, you do have to keep track of how much ammo people have. But it's not like, you know, just drive an ammo truck next to them, right-click on them, and take some stuff. So Calliope doing a little more damage, Panzerwerfer doing a little bit of damage. I like how both players are not, both sides are not super relying on artillery, but they are buying artillery. They're using it to support their assaults and their defenses. Allies still pushing forward here on the left, slowly creeping forward. They haven't made it super far over here. They made it further in the middle. And I guess on the right we have a nice little front line established. Seems like the right has mostly cooled down. I'd like to see some assaults there at some point, but people are busy. Yeah, Fishman 501 says if you have multiple units selected, it'll split the ammo up. I'm not sure if they did that in Assault Squad 1. I don't think they did that in the original Men of War, at least. And so, yeah, that's a lot easier. You just select the whole squad, right-click, take some ammo, and it works fine. Allies still have the center. Their points are taken up 38 versus 48. Veteran Tiger, how many kills does it have? Hey, look, here's another ammo drop. Who calls these in? Do all the elite infantry be able to call those in? I don't know. 4 kills on the Tiger, so not a lot. Not a lot yet. What's back here? Ooh, a Centurion. I haven't seen these in a while. How many kills on the Calliope? 41, and 2 tank kills. Or 2 vehicle kills, I suppose. Centurion coming to deal with the Tiger. Bammo. Something just burned 2 Panzergrens. I think the Tiger either wasn't hit by the Centurion or it bounced. It's still firing. Oh, it just... somebody's burning a tank commander? What's happening? Hard to tell. Whoa, here we go. Centurion's just got hit by artillery, takes out the tread. Looks like that's probably the Hato, or whatever it's called. I can't remember the name. And then the Calliope goes in on a lot of recruits. Yikes. And some soldiers, and a 20mm Type 2, and some Volkssturm. That's good for padding its kill count. And more importantly, for holding on to the middle. Although I guess that belongs to the Axis now. Jeez, Calliope getting some kills, man. Here comes the Panzerwerfer going in on the Centurion, which is really the worst for wear, but the one guy repairing is okay. Hiding behind that thing. How many kills? 58. Yikes. So now it's no man's land in the middle. Nobody's got the point. Oh, somebody, oh, well, let me just real quick scroll this up. No, I lied. I thought somebody followed my Twitch channel, but that didn't happen. I was lying. We still have the Allies slowly creeping forward, getting shot by a lot of infantry, but creeping forward, also capping the middle. I don't know what the enemy are pinging. Oh, they're pinging the Centurion. Is it going to be able to get out before, I don't know, the Tiger comes in and kills it? Where's the Tiger? There's the Ostwind. There's the Tiger. Not going to get the Centurion, I guess. Treads are almost repaired. I guess the Tiger probably can shoot the Centurion from about that range if it gets eyes on it. It looks like it's trying for it. I think the Tiger's trying for the Centurion right now. Boom! Tiger just hit. And the Centurion is okay. It can reverse now. It should maybe get out of here. It can actually just turn and fire at the Tiger, I think. Maybe. The turret is down, but the gun is fine. It's safer just to get behind the hill. It's now safe. It's not even hull down. It's just entirely behind the hill. That's where to hang. Meanwhile, there's a Comet over here. So great, we're getting some action on the right. And the Tiger has scared off the Centurion. Cool. And now it's time to repair again. Almost in tip-top shape. Oop, Tiger just lost a tread to maybe the M37. Wow, the light AT gun doing some work, putting in some work. It's not going to kill a Tiger, but it's really trying. It's a very, very funny. It just killed a Puma, I guess. Was it a Puma over here, or did another M37? No, it killed this Puma. Or are there 2 M37s? Oh my god, what is happening? Now Calliope's going in. Motherfucker. A lot of recruits dying. Not a big deal. Losing recruits basically doesn't count. Now it's going in on the Tiger, trying to get the people repairing it. Looks like that was successful. And the Tiger's like, well, I'll just hang out here for a little while. Where's the Centurion? What was that? What is going on? What is, that was a Panzerwerfer going in on here. How many kills? Where's the Centurion? Here it is. Still being repaired. Wow, so the Allies have now... Oh my goodness, what took out the Tiger? That was some sort of crazy infantry, right? I don't see the corpse anywhere, but it might have just evaporated. But yeah, it said explode. I feel like that was TNT or something. Just took out the Tiger. That's a huge kill. That veteran Tiger going down is a big, big deal. There are not a lot of heavy tanks on the field, for the Germans. There's, I guess, another veteran Tiger. I didn't. It turns out those are 2 Tigers the whole time. But yeah, this is starting to look a little bad for the Axis. They're losing now in terms of victory points. The Allies have just clawed their way back into this game. And without 2 Tigers on the field, I feel like the Centurion plus the Comet plus who knows what else the Allies are going to pull out of their sleeve are going to start doing some damage. We got a Vet 1 machine gunner over here with his Lewis gun. Blam, 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 blam. Are we going to see a Calliope firing soon? I'm excited. Maybe. Now would be a good time. There's all these like recruits crawling forward. Japanese player, big fan of recruits. You know, when you just need warm bodies to go forward, I get it. Calliope attrition must be hurting by now. Yeah, I think so. It's hard to know. A lot of them lately who have been getting killed have been recruits. Here's something. Oh, this is no, I don't know what this is. We'll find out in a sec. Is it artillery? Does somebody... It was artillery. Some sort of radio operator or something called an artillery. Can we tell? Can we go to one of the Allies? Here comes the Calliope. Maybe it was the officer. This officer was the one. Yep. This guy right here. I think called in the artillery. Yeah, see, Calliope's killing Volkssturm, recruits. Oh, kill some Panzer Grenadiers. That's, woof. Oof. Yeah, that does add up. How many kills? Oh my god. 79. And then the Panzerwerfers respond by firing at nobody. 79. Come on. 120% efficiency. Which, I don't know what that does. And the Allies are getting pretty close. These Red Guard, this Flamethrower Support Infantry, look at that. Flamethrower Support Infantry. Who would have thought he would be the one to almost decap the point? Except there's a Panzergren here, who has 3 kills and a Shrek, and nothing to load in the Shrek, and he's fucked. He's like, I have a Shrek, but I'm fighting infantry. Oh man, this is now the Allies are making some real progress. There's a, what is this? A Jagd Panzer hiding in the trees, but the Allies see it somehow. Very nice scouting from potentially the officer using the binoculars. Hard to know. Maybe a sniper or something? Where's the officer? Too far away, I think. So this is looking pretty good for the Allies now. The Axis had a pretty, not commanding lead, but had a pretty good lead early. But it looks like on the back of some nice... Ooh, Centurion is down. That's a big deal. Veteran Tiger knocking out the Centurion. That's a big, big deal. But the Allies have gotten some good tank kills. There are some pretty disastrous assaults here on the left for the Axis, throwing away a Tiger. I think a lot of light vehicles got blown up over on the left. I think the Axis were probably way too unaggressive over here. If they had been pushing the Allies over here, I think there's no way the Allied assaults would have gone anywhere near as good here and here. Like, imagine if you had to worry about this right flank, like, the entire time. Like, there's no way the Allied assaults would have been as impressive. So, maybe want to see a bit more aggression from the right-hand German player, kind of resting on their laurels. Who is this? This is actually... No, we're not watching... Okay, so Last Breath actually is contributing, it seems like, to the middle of the map, too. There's this Panzer II here. Hilariously, it's got 1 kill. There's a Panzer Grenadier, but yeah, the majority of this German... And I guess there's some people back here, but the majority of this German player's stuff is spread out over here on the right, and it hasn't been aggressive. It would have been nice, maybe, instead of assaulting the middle so much, maybe if this German player had focused on the right. Some ammo coming down right here? Officer calling in something. Heavy ammo paradrop, probably. It falls inside the building. Very interesting. I don't know what the plan is for that, but there's another one coming in here, so that's just, that's cool. That's just setting up some resupply zones to be ready. A Wirbelwind killing a lot of people. I don't know where the Wirbelwind is. Maybe on the left? Oh, yep, Wirbelwind on the left getting shot by some sort of AT gun. That M37 just knocked out the Wirbelwind. It's not 100% dead yet, but all the crew is dead, except for one guy. Its tread is dead, its gun is dead. But the AT gun got knocked out from something. Maybe the Tiger? Yeah, the veteran Tiger. So okay, relatively good assault here by the Germans. The Verbelwind gets itself shot by an AT gun, but the Tiger is able to support the infantry, so that's good. With that point capped, the Germans will have, or the Allies will have 5 points versus the opponent's 4, right? I don't know why it's not reflected here yet. I guess they don't have the middle. Jesus, did you guys hear that in the left-hand earbud? I don't know if it's loud enough for you, but I just heard somebody say, "There you are." Ooh, an EM2 sniper just killed a machine gunner. And this tank crew's getting knocked out by a 6-pounder, which is right here, and they're pinging it. They know it's here. Is the Tiger going to get the 6-pounder, do you think? Or the Panzer? Oh, something got it. I think it's the Tiger. Well, now it's dead. Calliope! 3 kills. Not too much. Okay, not bad. Panzerwerfer 1, 2, 3, 4 Rangers, an SAS soldier. That's alright. How many kills does the Panzerwerfer have? 17, and then the 2 tank kills, the 2 vehicle kills, including the 1 actual tank kill. That was pretty impressive. The Cromwell or whatever. King Tiger. Wait, no. The D1 just knocked out the Panzerwerfer. What is the D1's artillery, right? Where would that be? Jesus, what is going on? The D1 just knocked out the Opel Blitz. I think that's artillery somewhere. Whose D1 is it? Bash, whatever. Bash Chilek. Where's the D1? This is the D1. Yeah, wow. This artillery just fired all the way across the map and knocked out the Panzerwerfer. Pretty good. And here's the Calliope firing. It's got 11 kills, the D1. Yikes! Yikes! That just wiped out a whole Panzer Grenadier squad, a flamethrower support infantry. This Calliope is the man. 95 kills, nearly breaking 100. I'm sure the Germans are not happy about that. The Axis. I need to stop saying German. So I believe, have these 2 things been utilized? I don't know. It's really good play from the Allies having these boxes set up to resupply at in case they're needed. And it's looking like the Allies might have this. There is still a fair amount of time for the Germans to come back, and the Germans have, you know, a lot of stuff over here. They got a Tiger, they got a Jagdpanzer, which hasn't done anything yet. Interesting, but yeah, without a few more successful assaults, without those, the Germans are not going to be able to make this happen. Notice, though, we're right now looking at the Soviet player. The Soviet player has no resources. The Soviet player actually has very few units on the field. There's a sniper with 5 kills, and some spread out like infantry, and then of course this artillery gun and this light AT gun, but that's it for the Soviet player. So this Soviet player is largely depleted. Let's look at the other allies. This American player only has the Calliope and a lot of infantry rangers spread out. Aside from that, is almost entirely depleted. This British player has a lot of resources in the bank, or this American player has a lot of resources in the bank, and the British player is entirely depleted too. So of the 4 Allied players, only one of them really has any resources ready to go. And if we look at the Axis, not a lot of resources, not a lot. Okay, well, they've all spent all their stuff, so that's going to make it tough. But we do have the Axis taking this point. Wait, no, that's the Allies taking this point. Okay, this is looking bad for the Axis. They don't have any front line anymore. I mean, they have this, but that's just kind of their back line. A super Pershing. Oop, here's a Calliope. Going in on the Tiger even, doesn't take out any treads. How many kills does this... Ooh, flamethrower. How many kills does Super Pershing have? 0. Interesting choice. A Super Pershing. Very interesting choice. I guess it's a big tank, and you're winning, so why not buy a big tank if you're winning, you know? Why not? Feels good. Costs a lot of points. What does the Super Pershing cost? Oh, it's just all your hero points, so that's a thing to spend them on. I like, for the United States, spending hero points on the howitzers, maybe the Marines, and then mass production of the Sherman Jumbos. But, you know, Super Pershing is a choice, especially if the game seems to be wrapping up, which it looks like the Allies have probably got this in the bag. The Germans would have to have a really nice assault to take back 2 points at this point to get anything done. Looks like the Centurion's knocked out, though. It's ready for action. Mosin Sniper killed somebody. Let's swap over to the Russian and see how many kills the Sniper's got. So 13, and then 12 kills plus 3 vehicle kills on the D1 Howitzer, and it's still firing. Man, the Sniper is scouting for the Howitzer. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And the Sniper's killing some people. The Calliope just friendly fired a truck somehow. Don't know how that works. The D1 Howitzer just took out a lot of assault infantry. The Mosin Sniper took out infantry. Machine gun over here taking out some infantry. This is looking like a win for the Allies, and what a wonderful game that was. Super Pershing just killed a tank. Don't know what kind of tank. And the Jagdpanzer never did anything. So I think the lesson here is that the Germans, very good aggression on the left, very good aggression in the middle, but they needed to be more aggressive on the right, and also some solution to the Calliope needs to be found. Super Pershing knocks out the Jagdpanzer, Centurion knocked out the Veteran Tiger, so that's very decidedly GG. That's extremely GG. That Jagdpanzer drove into the middle of the forest, sat still for 20 minutes, and got killed on the first shot from Super Pershing. Great game, Calliope MVP, says Fishman. Yeah, I 100% agree. Pretty cool. If you look at the player names, it's 3 people in the Dick clan versus 3 people in the 5TA clan. So nice little match, and a victory, Calliope bombardment, just to close us out on some fireworks. Good stuff. Calliope with 99 kills. Doesn't quite break 100. But very good. And I already gave our ending lessons, so the end. Losing all that infantry really hurt even if they were recruits, says Fishman 501. Yeah, it's not cheap. Plus a lot of Panzergrunds went down, so it wasn't just recruits. I was lying a little bit.